So it's a School of Unlearning, it's an open source AI project, and my purpose as an individual, we probably have more than one, but what I love to do is push back the bullies, the fists of stop, and make way, make a safe space for people to create. That's what I love to do. Every time I have a workshop, I have the potential, arrogance, or understood right to have without owning any space. So this space here, I feel, is my space. This is the opening ceremony of my School of the Arts. This is a sacred space. And I'm so happy that you are here, each of you, to share this moment for me, which is putting into motion something I really, really earnestly believe in. And I'm really, really happy that your attention and intention is being shared with me right now to put in motion something which I am committing to living with every day of my life. An existence of art, open sourced. And so I've created that. And I don't know what forces are going to try and push this down. I do believe that in life, if we do something effective against the system which is encroaching on us, they will try and stamp you out very hard and very quickly. But if you play, if you don't hold on to things, their fists go through like water, like air. Those silly guys trying to nail down the wind. Be that play, be that attachlessness, and keep going, even through body death. It's just integrity enacted. A constant voice of awareness, which we all have, which witnesses something and has an impulse. Not a reactive, churning reaction, a knowing concept with certainty of truth, of right, of self. And this world is made for heartbreak, directly to crush the human soul. We have economies that we're aware of, where I can come and easily give you all the grape. And there are people starving, we know that. And yet somehow, through apathy, we've justified that that's okay. We have people who are doing meaningless jobs. We have people who can't communicate to their loved one. We have people who are punished for trying to give their opinion. And the beauty of the internet and of worldwide media, the beauty of the power of democracy of information and sharing of ideas is equally balanced by the horrendous horror of attrition, of violation of our human rights and our spiritual integrity every moment we tune into that mass media scale. It's beautiful, but it's dangerous. So what I want to do is push back, disagree, take down their flags, smudge out their borders, and say, right here, your rules don't apply. You are not kings, you are not gods. We're all just people. And your rules are suffocating my friends. And I can see you behind the mask. And I'm looking at you, and you're no greater. In fact, if you think you hold all the secrets and are trying to keep it in some little secret boys club, you don't get it. You haven't looked through your magic books well enough, because you don't understand the magic in balance, in sharing, in play, in not having possession. Whatever the big boys club is, whether it be the elitist billionaires or politicians or religious groups or Illuminati, I don't care, spies, 007's cool watching movies, but I got no envy of that kind of lifestyle, of secrecy. Because that's weak. You hide, that's weak. Behind the masks, we can see them. Not just me, all of us can see them. But the trick is, we're made to feel so unstable within our own point of reference. If you can hold your anchor grounded, you can connect with anyone. And that's very rare. And the they, whoever the they are, there is no they, it's just us. The projected other, those benefiting from this farce of a system, never want us to settle down into the spaceless point of orientation. Not required on a position in space, not required on a position in time. Eternal, constant, unwavering, unmoving point of reference. Once you have that, you can't be shaken. And you can beautifully originate your arts, your crafts out into the world. And I just want to hold the world back enough until you inhale enough to hold it back yourself. And if you're already doing it, then join me and hold it back for others. This isn't even my art. It's what has to happen to do my art. My particular art is games. I want to make video games and use game engines to connect people using interfaces of interplay to enable them to experience your environment and to link into each other in ways that the imagination only can fathom and the physical universe tries to stop. But because we have digital information and binary and ones and zeros and energy, we can now breach that and go into a virtual realm. And that's just what I want to do. You know? You might have your own art. You might garden, you might paint, you might make clothes, you might make buildings, you might just make someone else feel better. So my first point is to start the school. And I will play, hello, and I will allow you to play with all of my being. And if you need energy, I've got some extra.